So what Hayden is doing is carving into her foam with a pen her design for her card, and she's doing a Christmas tree. It doesn't have to be any holiday theme. It can be a heart, a picture, but as long as it's simple, not too many details, that is what's best. And so now I'm going to tell Hayden that she needs to go over those lines to make them really thick. And I'll show you right here kind of how, after you get your initial idea on, it's really good to kind of go over it a bunch of times to make it the lines really thick so that they show up when the print happens. So I'm going to have Hayden do that for all of her lines, and then we are ready to make our print.
I like that I'm doing a tree with the points, because I think it's just easier to do straight lines instead of like curvy lines.
Okay. So Hayden is all done carving her design for her card. So she's going to come up to a station that we have at the front of the classroom. It's good to have one adult run each station. The more adults, the quicker the project will be, but if you only have one, maybe you can get your teacher to help you. So then you come up and let's have them put their design down, and then they can pick their color. You can maybe have a plate or a tray for each color. We'll give them just a few color options. And then they're just going to lightly brush the entire picture with their paint. And for the younger kids, if you want, you can help them do this. The older kids, they can do it. You don't want to glop on the paint because it will get into the design and it won't turn out as well. So just give it a nice light coating across the whole thing. It's probably a good idea to have some paper towels or some baby wipes nearby just to kind of wipe off their fingers, because their fingers are going to get a little grubby. So once it is all covered, she's going to pick it up and move it to the next plate that has her card on it, and it can go either direction. And you're just going to want to lay it on real quickly and not move it, and then roll over it very gently with this roller. You don't want to push too hard because it's going to smush into all your lines, so just really lightly kind of run it over a couple of times, and then I'll kind of give it one little push. All right, and then you're going to peel it up from the corner. Oh, and you're going to see the beautiful design. And then she can take this back to her desk, let her carving dry and her card dry, and if she wants to get back in line to do another one, she can come back and do another color. So there's enough for each kid to do 2 cards. And if you have lots of time, you can do extra prints just on some plain paper that I will leave behind too. But when you're all done, you end up with some cool cards. Now, they don't have to be Christmassy. That's just what these kind of happened to be this time. But I will leave samples, and hopefully, oops, I just realized I switched the direction of my video. Sorry about that. I'm learning. I hope this project turns out. It's a lot of fun, and it's quite simple if you can get it right. It looks like Hayden could have used a little bit more paint on that, but it still turned out pretty good. You can see that it is a Christmas tree with a smile and a necktie. So good luck, and please, if you have any feedback as you go along, go ahead and post it to the Facebook page so that the class is following you. It can have a good chance of getting it done good. Thanks, guys. Bye.